What's up, guys? I know it's been forever since you've seen me playing with this plane, and I'm sure you've got a lot of questions like, where have you been? Why is there a carcass of a Cessna 150 in this hangar? Why isn't this the same hangar? It's not even the same airport. I'll do my best to answer all of these questions in the next 10 to 15 minutes throughout the video, but it's a beautiful day. It's going to be VFR. I've got a plane and I got to go to work, and you're coming with me. So let's pre-flight, let's get a little bit of fuel, let's get into the air, and I'll see you up there. Very important. Doesn't matter how convinced you are that the fuel is good, always double check it when you add more fuel. This looks good. Look at it. It's all blue. Lovely. Alright, on to the next.
As you probably heard, we're at Umatilla. We're no longer at Leesburg. The reason for that being is the people that we were renting their hangar from decided they wanted it back because they had bought a plane, which is remarkably selfish. Not really. So we ended up parking on the ramp again, but at the end of the year, the person that controls the ramp space and all of that stuff decided he was going to put the rates up by about 40%. And we thought, no. So we came to Umatilla. And we had a tie-down space, and then met a guy who's got a hangar who works in Alaska in the summers. Said, well, if you want to use it, use it. So we said, okay. Right, time for a run-up.
A few moments later.
Alright, we're good, let's go. Power is set, fuel pressure is good, T's and P's are green, and the airspeed's alive. There's 50, 55, 60, 65, and let's go. Up we go, into the bright blue. Sorry, I tend to sing to myself when I'm on my own. Umatilla traffic check is upwind, runway 19 left traffic. Umatilla. And we still have good pressures. They're all still good, yay. Oh, couple of bumps. Couple of bumps. Umatilla traffic, Cherokee's turning left, crosswind, runway 19er. Umatilla. It's an interesting day today because off to the south you can see a couple of cells. But to the north and to the northwest, which is where we need to go, it's beautiful. And the forecast is remaining nice today in this area. Umatilla traffic, Cherokee's turning left downwind for runway 19er, then departing to the west. Umatilla. And there's Umatilla down there. It's a lovely little airport, and they've invested a lot into the airport in the last year. They have a brand new FBO. They've put all new runway lights in, all new taxiway lights in. They've extended the runway. Umatilla traffic, Cherokee's overflying the airfield at 1,500 feet, departing to the west. Umatilla. And yeah, it's a fantastic airport. I mean, having no control tower sometimes causes an issue. But no, we're loving it there. It's a very, very close-knit community, very friendly people, especially Michael, who runs the FBO. No, they're all great, and we're very happy here. And if you're in the area and you need cheap fuel, go to Umatilla. Well, it's $4.89 a gallon. That's what I just paid to put fuel in this. Alright, we're getting up to 2,000 feet. We don't need to do a whole lot more than that. There we go. So, how's everyone been? I've been busy. Very busy. With all sorts of things. Business, personal life. You know, sometimes life gets in the way, and it sort of kind of dumbed down my creative inspirations to want to make videos and do lots of content and stuff. But as I say, a lot's happened, and I'm finally in the spirit again to start making videos. So I'm hoping this isn't a flash in the pan. It seemed like a prime opportunity to shoot a video because I wanted to fly to work today. And you're probably wondering what I do for work. So yeah, it's a lovely day. No, I'm kidding. So my main job is I'm a self-employed real estate photographer. Specifically a high-end real estate photographer. And I do a lot of video work and photography work down in the Disney area, in places like Reunion, Champions Gate, stuff like that, which is where I used to live. Which is why when I started my flight training, Kissimmee was so convenient. Recently, I signed up as an official Airbnb photographer, in addition to my own work. And they occasionally send me what they call opportunities. And they're not all in the Disney area. Sometimes we get some further afield, so I sometimes go to Gainesville, or I've had to go even further than that. This one is in Williston, and it's only about a 10-minute drive from the airport. So what I thought I would do is take the plane, fly to Williston, get their courtesy car, which you're going to love, and drive to the appointment. I thought it was a fantastic opportunity to break out the cameras, charge the batteries, get back into the swing of things, and start making content again. So, hopefully, this will be the first of many more to come. So welcome back. As far as the plane is concerned, we've had an annual done, which was the premise of the last video I uploaded, which was like 7 or 8 months ago. And it got stuck in annual for 4 months. Not because there was anything seriously wrong, it's just, like most shops, they were backed up, sort of over-promised on the time. But we did find a few things, like the stabilator needed reskinning. And more importantly, we needed a new propeller. And those aren't the easiest things to come by, and they're not cheap either. And of course, it's had the new transponder put in, which was done after the annual, after it was released from annual. It's opened up a world of opportunities for us without having to file ADS-B waivers to get in and out of, mode Cs and things like that. So now we can just fly wherever we want, with a few exceptions. And it's made things a lot easier for us, so we're very happy with that. So, what I should be asking is, what do you guys want to see on this channel? Because I just do my own thing and make you come along with me. Obviously I love going to other airports in Florida and finding out about dining options or proximities to beaches or proximities to attractions. But what would you like to see? I'm also wondering if actually a more detailed series of like the top 10 airports in Florida, with taking into consideration restaurants, proximity to various things. What do you think about that? But also, what would you like to see? Comment below. I'd be curious to read the comments on that. Alrighty, we are 31 nautical miles from Williston. We do have a cell in that direction, which is fine. Have nothing in between us and Williston. And the forecast is good today, VFR all day. Right, let's get the weather at Williston.
Williston Municipal Airport. Automatic weather observation. 1506 Zulu. Weather. Wind 260 at 19er. Gusts 27. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2800. Overcast. Temperature 30 Celsius. Dew point 23. Altimeter 29er. 2. Density altitude 19er. 0.
Right, we're 12 miles from Williston, and it looks like some weather has developed pretty damn close to the airport, so we might have to actually fly north and figure it out from there. So this is what I've got in front of me, which which wasn't forecast, and it's developed since we've been in the air. And I would like to avoid that at all costs. So, let's deviate. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fantastic lesson into what it's like living in Florida and flight planning. The forecast for today was partly cloudy all day to mostly sunny. Even for flight's weather predictions, all of the different waypoints between Umatilla and here suggested that it was going to be perfectly fine. And it goes to show just how isolated storms can be here. And they sort of pop up, cause havoc, and then eventually disappear again. But as I say, they pop up out of nowhere because of the amount of heat we get this year. I mean, at the moment, it's suggesting that outside temperature right now is about 75 Fahrenheit. But obviously, if you work that out with your lapse rate at 2 degrees Celsius, every 1,000 feet, we're at 2,000 feet. You know, it's warm for this time of the day. It's still the morning. Yeah, so we're going to have to basically just sort of meander around until it moves out of the area. Another thing that you can learn from this is why it's always so important to have a fuel reserve. Because if you end up in a situation like this and you sort of try and go off with the bare minimum, the only other place you can go to from here is Ocala. But if you aren't planned for this, you might not even make it back to there. But it's always good to have a fuel reserve. Obviously, you know, for VFR it's recommended it's just 30 minutes, but I came here knowing I was only going to be using about 6 gallons, 7 gallons, and I filled it to tabs, which on this is 17 a size, that's 34 gallons. So I could do this for a little while and not have any problems. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to fly around this sort of rural area for a bit and come back to you once we have a little bit of clear air so we can get the aircraft on the ground. So I'll see you in, I don't know, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. The weather seems to have moved to the northeast now, so the airport is once again visible. So I'm just going to grab the weather and fly a little bit to the east, so I can set up a downwind entry for that runway, which is going to be 23.
30 at 3, visibility 7, light rain 1,400 scattered. Ceiling 2,800 broken, 6,500 overcast. Temperature 25 Celsius, dew point 23, altimeter 29er 1, density altitude 1300. Williston Municipal Airport. Automatic weather observation 1528 Zulu. Weather, wind 230 at 3, visibility 7, light rain.
That works. Alright, we're 4 miles to the southeast. Williston traffic, Cherokee 8203 Delta is 4 miles to the southeast, going to enter a left downwind for runway 23, and it'll be a full stop, Williston. Alright, mixture's full, rich, fuel pumps on, landing lights on, lights are all on, that's all good. And we are still good here. Williston traffic, Cherokee 8203 Delta is entering the left downwind for runway 23, and it'll be a full stop for Williston.
Williston traffic, swing Comanches, about 10 to the south on the RNAV for 5. We're going to swing around and come in behind on that downwind for 23, Williston traffic.
Beam the numbers, first notch of flaps. Begin the descent. Williston traffic, Cherokee's turning left base for runway 23, it'll be a full stop. Williston.
And Williston traffic, Twin Comanche is joining the downwind for 23, Williston.
Oh, there's a carnival. A very wet carnival. Williston traffic, Cherokee is turning short final, runway 23, full stop, Williston. Oh, we're not going to hear a squeak squeak from the tyres because the runway's wet. That's a shame. Look at me assuming I'm going to butter the landing.
And Williston traffic, Twin Comanche turning base for 23, full stop, Williston.
Okay, so I did butter it. Hey.
Station 232, Charlie Echo, departed 23, Williston, northbound.
Uh-oh. Williston traffic, Cherokee is clear of the active. Williston. Welcome to a very soggy Williston. Right, we've arrived. Let me get the plane shut down and everything. I'll go and collect this.
Charlie Echo, line up in Williston.
I gotta show you this courtesy car, so let's go and find it.
It's probably worth noting that they're actually building a new FBO here. But out of all these cars, which one could be... Oh, here it is. It's the Grand Mercury. Straight out of a 1980s cop movie. Oh, this is going to be fun. And just like that, I jumped in the car and drove through the scenic countryside of Williston. It's interesting driving a car at this age. It's like driving on a vat of syrup. I arrived at the shoot and it wasn't anything like I had shot before, as you can see. But nevertheless, I went in, I did my thing, and headed back to the airport. I do hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a like. Don't forget to click subscribe for future videos and hit that notification button. See you next time.